Welcome to this sacred moment. Take a deep breath. Because right now, you are about to rewrite your entire money story. Not through tricks or magic formulas, but through something much more powerful, the transformation of your subconscious. The next words are not just nice affirmations for you to repeat, they are energetic decrees. Keys that will unlock doors that have been closed within you for years. And when those doors open, abundance will flow so naturally that you'll wonder, why did it take me so long to allow this? Allow yourself to receive. Open your heart and prepare to feel the energy of prosperity taking over every cell of your body. Today, I open myself to the infinite abundance of the universe. I release all the doors I have kept closed. I release all the walls I have built around my prosperity. Because I understand now, the universe always wanted to give me everything. It was me who, without realizing it, blocked that passage. But not anymore. Today I say yes. Yes to wealth. Yes to abundance. Yes to the prosperity that has always been mine by divine right. My money is blessed. It carries the energy of love, light, and gratitude. And that's why it multiplies in my hands. Every note I play is a seed of prosperity. Every coin I receive is a blessing that expands. My money is not just paper. It is living energy. It is a possibility. It's freedom. And it grows because it knows that in my hands it will be used for good. For my own good. For the sake of the people I love. For the good of the world. I receive money from multiple sources, every day. Not just from one source. Not just from my main job. The universe is creative. And he finds 1,000 different ways to put money in my hands. An idea that becomes a business. An unexpected opportunity. A gift that comes out of nowhere. A discount that saves exactly what I needed. Money finds me everywhere, because I let it find me. And you know what's most amazing? I receive money even while I sleep. While my body rests, my energy continues to work. My vibration of abundance does not stop. My subconscious attracts opportunities even when I'm dreaming. And when I wake up, the world is different. Richer. More abundant. More generous with me. I have enough money not to worry about him. That is true freedom. It's not having millions in your bank account, although that would be wonderful. It's having enough to live in peace. To sleep in peace. To wake up without anxiety. I have enough. And that enough grows every day. I can buy whatever I want, I just have to choose what is a priority. And that is not a limitation. That's power. It is the power to consciously choose where my financial energy will flow. Because I am not a slave to money. I am his master. I buy wisely. Every purchase I make is a conscious decision. I don't spend on impulse. I don't spend to fill emotional voids. I invest in things that add real value to my life. I have the wisdom to know what is essential and what is waste. The essential elevates me. The essential nourishes me. The essential makes me grow. Waste drains me. Waste distracts me. Waste takes me away from my true dreams. And I choose the essentials. Always. I don't need to impress anyone with the amount of money I earn. My amount is not in my bank balance. My value is in who I am. And who I am is so much bigger than any number. My relationships are genuine and based on real connections. I don't attract people because of how much money I have. I attract people by the quality of my energy. And that's what matters. Selfish and envious people naturally move away because they don't resonate with my frequency of love and light. They just can't stay. Because where there is true light, falsehood cannot survive. And I'm grateful for that. Because now my circle is made up only of people who love me for who I am, not for what I have. I shine and let others shine. Someone else's success doesn't diminish mine. Another person's wealth does not take away from mine. Because the universe is not scarce. The universe is infinite. And the more people shine around me, the more light there is in the world. And it gets easier for me to shine too. I like to see people making a lot of money and achieving dreams. I don't feel envy. I feel inspired. I don't feel inferior. I feel possibility. Because when I see someone achieve something incredible, my subconscious registers, this is possible. And if it's possible for them, it's possible for me too. The simple fact of observing and knowing that it is possible drives me to grow more and more. I celebrate other people's successes because they are living proof that what I want can happen to me. My quality of life is the most important thing. I don't accumulate money to have pretty numbers on a screen. I thrive to live better. To be healthier. To have more time with the ones I love. To have more freedom to do what makes me happy. Money is an energy that allows me to realize my dreams and help people. He is not an end. He is a means. A means for me to create the life I've always wanted. A way for me to positively impact the world around me. My money is a source of blessings for everyone. When I prosper, everyone around me prospers too. Because I pay the people who work with me well. Because I tip well. Because I contribute to causes I believe in. Because I help those in need. My money creates a domino effect of abundance. My money is blessed and opens doors for me to receive more and more. Every time I use my money with awareness and love, a new door opens. A door of opportunity. A door to prosperity. A door of miracles. The universe brings me more and more money, because it knows it multiplies in my hands. The universe trusts me. He knows I won't waste it. He knows I won't hoard in fear. He knows I will use this energy to create more light in the world. And that's why he gives me more. And more. And more. I am a magnet for prosperity. My energy attracts wealth. My vibration attracts abundance. My frequency attracts opportunities. I don't need to chase money, it chases me. Because I have become what I want to attract. I think like someone prosperous. I act like someone who is abundant. I feel like a rich person. And the universe responds exactly to what I emanate. Wealth seeks me. She finds me everywhere. In line at the market. In casual conversation with a friend. In the email I open in the morning. In the unexpected phone call. Opportunities follow me because I recognize them when they appear. While others complain, I give thanks. While others doubt, I trust. While others close themselves off, I open myself up. And that's why abundance chooses me. Every payment I make is a blessing. When I pay a bill, I don't feel any burden. I feel gratitude. Gratitude for having electricity in my house. Gratitude for having clean water to drink. Gratitude for having internet that connects me to the world. Every bill I pay is an act of gratitude. I bless my money when it goes out, and it comes back multiplied. Because the energy I put in determines the energy that comes in. If I pay in anger, I attract more situations that generate anger. If I pay with gratitude, I attract more reasons to be grateful. There is no resentment in my heart when I pay for something. There is celebration. Celebration because I have. Celebration because I can. Celebration because the energy is circulating. Because I know that by giving money, I make room to receive even more. Money needs to circulate. He wasn't made to stand still. When I block the exit out of fear, I also block the entrance. But when I release with love, I create a vacuum that needs to be filled. And the universe fills. Always. I forgive my relationship with money. For years, I carried beliefs that weren't mine. Beliefs I inherited from my family. Beliefs I absorbed from society. Money doesn't grow on trees. Rich people don't go to heaven. Money is dirty. Having a lot of money is selfish. These beliefs limited me. But today, I set them free. I release all limiting beliefs I have inherited. I forgive my parents for not teaching me about abundance. They did the best they could with what they knew. They loved me in the best way possible. And now I choose to learn what they couldn't teach me. I forgive myself for every financial decision I considered wrong. Every mistake was a learning experience. Every loss was a lesson. Each failure has brought me here, wiser, stronger, more prepared. I am not my past mistakes. I am the wisdom I gained from them. I release the guilt of having money. There's nothing wrong with being prosperous. There is nothing shameful about being rich. On the contrary, the more I have, the more I can help. The more I prosper, the more I can contribute. I release the fear of losing money. Because I know that even if I lose everything, I can rebuild. Because money is not my source, the universe is. And the universe never ends. I release the shame of wanting money. It is natural to want prosperity. It is healthy to desire abundance. It is human to want to live well. And I allow myself to want. I allow myself to desire. I allow myself to dream big. Money doesn't define me, but it serves me. I am much more than my bank account. But I am grateful to have the resources to live the life I have chosen. Every night before I go to sleep, I see myself receiving abundance. I close my eyes and create the reality I desire. I visualize my bank account growing. I see the numbers increasing. I feel the thrill of having financial security. I feel the thrill of having financial freedom. The freedom to wake up without an alarm clock. The freedom to travel whenever you want. The freedom to say no to what no longer serves me. I see opportunities arising from every direction. Amazing projects looking for me. Right people appearing in my life. Brilliant ideas sprouting in my mind. And while my body rests, my subconscious works to manifest this reality. My unconscious mind is my ally in creating wealth. She doesn't judge. She doesn't doubt it. She simply accepts what I decree and works to make it real. She attracts to me exactly what I need at the right time. The right people. The right opportunities. The right ideas. All in perfect timing. And in the morning, when I wake up, I give thanks. I thank you even before seeing the results. Because I know they're on their way. I practice conscious generosity. I give with happiness. Not out of obligation, but out of love. Not to impress, but to serve. Not expecting to receive anything back, but knowing that the universe always gives back. The more I give, the more space I create to receive. Imagine a glass full of still water. If you don't empty it a little, how will fresh water get in? So it is with money. The more I share, the more the universe trusts me. The universe sees that I will not hoard in fear. The universe sees that I will use this energy to create more light. And he gives me more. Because you know, I'm going to multiply. Money is energy, and energy needs to circulate. When I block the exit, I block the entrance. When I hold on to fear, I close the doors of abundance. Then I give. I contribute. I support causes that resonate with my heart. And the universe responds to my generosity with even greater generosity. I give 10, he gives me back 100. I give 100, he gives me back 1,000. Not because I'm giving to receive, but because that's how energy works. I deserve prosperity. I deserve abundance. I deserve wealth. Not because I'm special, but because I'm part of this abundant universe. And everything the universe has to offer is also mine by divine right. I was born to prosper, not to survive, not to fight, not to suffer. I was born to blossom. I release the need to fight for money. I don't need to suffer to win. I don't need to sacrifice to thrive. I allow it to flow into me with ease, with lightness, with grace. I release the belief that I need to work too hard to win. I can work smart. I can work with pleasure. I can work with alignment. And win a lot. Very much so. I allow my worth to be recognized and rewarded. I don't lower myself. I don't accept less than I deserve. I'm not afraid to ask for what I'm worth. Because I know my worth. And the universe knows too. I don't compare my financial journey to anyone else's. Each person has their own time. Each person has their own mission. Each person has their own path to abundance. Just because someone is ahead doesn't mean I'm behind. Just because someone else has more doesn't mean I have less. I celebrate the success of others because it shows me what's possible. And what is possible for one is possible for all. If they could do it, so can I. If they prospered, I will prosper too. In my time, my way, on my frequency. My money has a purpose. It doesn't just exist to accumulate, it exists to create experiences, to generate impact, to transform lives. I use my money consciously. I invest in my education, because knowledge is the best investment. I invest in my health, because without health, nothing else matters. I invest in my peace, because quality of life is priceless. I don't waste money on things that don't add value to my life. I choose quality over quantity. I choose meaning over appearance. I choose essence over ego. I trust the financial intelligence that exists within me. I don't need a degree in economics to know how to make good choices. Because I have something more valuable, intuition. I make wise decisions. I ask my higher self for guidance before making major investments. And I hear the answer, that comes from within. That calm voice. That feeling of peace. That silent certainty. Money comes to me in unexpected ways. Of opportunities that arise out of nowhere. Of ideas that spring into my mind. Of people who appear at the right time. I am always in the right place at the right time to receive my abundance. Not by luck, but by alignment. My energy is tuned to the frequency of prosperity, and the universe responds to this harmony. I am grateful for all the money I have already received. Every penny that passed through my hands was a blessing. Even when it seemed little, it was abundance. I am grateful for all the money I am receiving now. Right now, money is coming to me. In ways I see, and in ways I don't yet see. I am grateful for all the money I will still receive. Because I know the best is yet to come. I know that my prosperity is increasing. I know that each day, I am more abundant than the day before. Gratitude is the most powerful magnet for prosperity. There is no energy more attractive than gratitude. She says to the universe, I see what you give me, I value what you give me, and I am ready to receive more. And I choose to live in a permanent state of gratitude. My heart is open. My hands are open. My mind is open. I receive. I receive. I receive. I receive with humility. I receive with gratitude. I receive it with happiness. And so it is. Now feel the energy of these words vibrating in every cell of your body. You didn't just hear these statements, you absorbed them. They have entered your energy system. They reprogrammed their subconscious. You have just planted powerful seeds in the garden of your mind. And these seeds will grow. They will bloom. They will bear abundant fruit. But like any garden, they need to be watered. Repeat these affirmations every day. In the morning, when you wake up. At night, before going to sleep. Whenever you feel fear or doubt about money. And watch. Watch as your financial reality begins to change. Not magically, but naturally. As an inevitable consequence of the internal change you are making now. You will start to notice opportunities that you didn't see before. You will start attracting people who didn't show up before. You will start making decisions that you wouldn't have made before. And little by little, step by step, day after day, your financial life will completely transform. Because you transformed first. And if this moment was precious to you, subscribe to the channel to receive more transformative meditations. Tell me in the comments, which affirmation touched your heart the most? You deserve all the abundance this universe has to offer. And she's already on her way. She's already moving towards you. You only need to do one thing, allow. Your journey to prosperity begins now. And she will be more beautiful than you ever imagined. Until our next meeting.